Alright, so today's going to be a little different. Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name's Kristen. I normally just do reselling videos, but I really wanted to go to the garden section today, or a garden center. That's my absolute favorite thing to do. Springtime is to go to the garden section center. But I want to go see if they have any blueberry bushes. I know Walmart has them in like those little tiny packs, but I want to see if I can find them already kind of started out. Let's go see what we can find. Happy Monday, y'all. So when I'm done at the garden center, I will be going back home and I'll show you my office. Those are some petunias and some calibrachoas just in the hanging baskets. I don't do those. They're really pretty. I love the way they look. But I've done them in the past and they always got ate up by pests, so I don't really pick up petunias anymore. Some lilac and some weigela. That's spelled wine, weigela. I'm looking for the blueberries, some echinacea, that's that dead nettle, I think that's how you say it. Echinacea. I also want to get another hydrangea, just a small one. It's an addiction at this point. And they have strawberries, so I'm definitely going to get one. They're in hanging baskets, but I'm going to take it out this hanging basket and I'll put it in a container. That one's Summer Breeze Rose. My kids love riding on those pallet buggies like that. Even when we go to like Home Depot. I'm trying to find a really full strawberry basket. I know they will all grow, but I want to start out with a full one. And my voice is still terrible. I just can't catch a break. Sometimes it's good and sometimes it's not. I think I like this one. No, I'm going to stick with the one I have. These are the perennials over here, so I think that's where I'll find the echinacea. Hollyhock. And I know those self-seed, so those aren't technically a perennial. Those are like a biennial. And that's a little butterfly bush. I like those, but it needs full sun. Little lime. I'm looking for more of a dwarf variety. The bobo. I have a bobo, and those ones get like 3 feet, so it's not very small. I need something smaller. Like 2 feet. Because I'm putting it in a container. A big container. I love those though. The picture is just beautiful. But they get really big. And my container that I have it is going to be part shade. And that one's a wee white, Invincible wee white, and it says 2 feet, so that's perfect. That's a Pinky Winky. I have a couple of Pinky Winkies, and I know those ones get big. I do size control mine so that they all have enough room. Little lime. And that says 3 to 5, so I can't do the little lime. I have 3 limelights and a bobo. The bobo's by itself, like by a couple of birch trees, so maybe that's why that's having a hard time. Might have to move it. And then I have some Pinky Winkies, some Firelight, and then one that I had gotten from Home Depot, and I don't remember the kind it was. And then I have some oak leaf hydrangeas. My very first hydrangea that I got before I moved to my new house was an Invincible, or not Invincible, but Incredible. And then I ended up almost killing it because I wasn't watering it as much as I thought I needed to because it wasn't on drip. And I ended up having to hand water it like 3 times a day because it got really, really hot. But it lived. I just think it's funny. Sometimes the people at the nursery, not this one, but the one I got it from like years ago, they're like, yeah, you just water it and it'll be fine. And it was like you had to make sure it wasn't too hot, it wasn't getting too much sun. But I know my lessons now. Was those heucheras or corabelles? I know people call them different things. I don't really care for those ones. I like flowers, not just leaves. And I have a couple of peonies or peonies. I have some in my back garden that I need to move before I put my chickens out there. I really like this. This is a perennial, but it looks like pansies to me. It's viola. They're really, really pretty. I might go back and get those because I've still been thinking about it. I don't need them, but I might get them. And there's the echinacea that I wanted. So those are the pink. I know some people call them the coneflowers, but here in Kansas, they grow wild here, so I know they'll be fine for my climate over here. I'm zone 6B is what zone I am. I like the double flower, but I think I'm going to go with that one. I want to save the seed pods and the little, the buds to make teas with, because I know people do that. I know it sounds weird, but I really like that color. I'll let it ride for a little bit. I might change my mind. Yep, changing my mind. I'm going to get the pink one. I like daisies too, and these remind me of daisies, but like the pink one. I really like Shasta daisies, and they're right there. I like so many things. Those are those chicken hens, or hens and chicks. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go pay, and then I'll show you what all I picked up, and I'll show you my office when we get back home. Let's go. Alright, so we're back home. I'm going to show you my office. It is a mess. I've got the chickens up here. It's not too bad, but it'll be better once they're outside. Okay, there's my chickens. That's where I do like schoolwork. There's my little sad little tomatoes. I need to put more dirt in it. Some of them didn't make it, but some of them did. I just need to put more dirt. Okay, so this is my eBay mess, right? And I keep all of my inventory in these, so that way they don't get dusty and I have to wipe them off again after they've already been listed, and everything that's in the floor needs to be listed. Everything over there is too big to go on one of those shelves, so it's just right there. And then that's a gigantic mess, but that's a mess. It's an organized mess, right? Organized. And then I'm gonna go downstairs and I'll show you the garden stuff I just picked up. All right, so these got blowed over. I got the vanilla marigolds, super pretty. I wanted marigolds for my tomatoes, and I got 5 of the 6-pack, so it's 30 marigolds. They had a sale. I think it was 6 of these little containers. It was $17.99. And then I got one of the rose moss. This one is peppermint, happy hour peppermint. It's like a pink. And you can already see some of them. Really pretty. I also got strawberries while I was there because I didn't have any blueberries yet, but I also wanted strawberries, so I picked those up as well. And I'm going to repot this. It's really pretty. I didn't know they had a pink flower. I knew they had white flowers, but I didn't know they had pink ones. And that's more of like a dark pink, like a red, almost red. And then I picked up this for my front. It's an Invincible Wee White Smooth Hydrangea, and if you ever watch any of my first videos, I'm obsessed with hydrangeas. They're my absolute favorite, but this is going to go in my front garden in a container. And then I picked up echinacea, or coneflower. It's pink and orange. It's really pretty. And that's going to go on the side. But I'm planning on, this is where all of my raised beds are going to go, or grow bags. So I got potatoes in here that I need to put some more soil in. And I used the seed potatoes from Walmart. I didn't do the potatoes that were, like in the grocery bag. Those have 2 little sprouts in this one and 1 in this one. So this is a dead plant that I need to take out, but I'm going to use that for some of my marigolds, and I'm going to put it 1, 2, 3, 4 to line this whole area to keep the pests away, or hopefully I can keep them away. And then I've got rocks in here, right? So that way, once this is all filled with grow bags, I can just fill this up with water, and then the grow bags will absorb the liquid, the water, and the rocks are there to keep the mosquitoes from laying eggs in the stagnant water. Hopefully. Here is the side garden. Oak leaf hydrangea. Lilies. My little turtle statue. Iris. Some more iris. And some more lilies. There's a little tiny toad. So cute. And by the magic of editing, we'll speed this right along. I use peat moss, vermiculite, and perlite, but I didn't take the perlite out today because it was windy. You're probably wondering, why am I even doing it out in the wind? Well, it's Kansas, and I swear it's Gulf force winds every single day. So we just take what we got, right? And then I'm going to plant up the strawberry in this terracotta pot. And I used worm castings for fertilizer. So as soon as the weather gets nicer over here, I'm going to be planting my seeds out because I have seeds that I'm going to direct sow. And then I need to get more peat moss. And my little setup right there is just cedar picket fence and, you know, those cement corner pieces, and then a tarp. I'm excited to see it grow for this whole season. And I know you're wondering why I'm not using my grass. That's because my husband's in love with this grass, and it's called compromise, right? Beautiful little strawberry plant. I'm excited. And my marigolds. And I got the white ones. So excited. Alright, that's going to be the end of today's video. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.